Daniela, it's interesting because in the God's Way of Love organisation, we are actually thinking of cancelling the mediumship team.
Yeah.
And the main reason why we're thinking of cancelling it completely is because we feel almost everybody who comes along to that team is not in a place of wanting to serve and not in a humble place with their mediumship. So we were hoping, partly one of the things Mary was hoping from this discussion of a man's mediumship, which is Robert James Lee's mediumship. There's a man there who is in obviously a humble enough condition to receive some pretty good truths and deliver those to the world. But I don't know if you've read some of the other books, but he was also willing to help some of the darker spirits in the process as well. And one of the things that we're very, very concerned about is oftentimes we see mediumship being used as a tool to make a person look better or to denigrate others, a tool used to make other people feel bad about themselves or look bad or to make themselves feel that they're better than somebody else. And we see that as a general problem in the entire team. So much so that we don't feel there's even a leader who's able to maintain a humble enough space for the team to grow into this humble place of helping other people, but also helping spirits. One of the things we notice in particular is there's very few people who have a desire to help spirits because there's less rewards helping spirits. And so when you give your mediumship to somebody else who's on earth, often you get a feeling which is often addictive, but they just love you, isn't it wonderful? I just got to talk to my guide and you're wonderful and all these kind of things go on. But when we're actually speaking to spirits, helping spirits, we don't get all of that emotion generally from a person on earth. In other words, we don't get our addiction met. And myself and Mary see that as a real problem for that team. And so we're hoping that through this process, everyone can be a bit more self-reflective about their own desire to help others in a true way, rather than a desire to help others by looking down upon them or making yourself feel better about yourself or any of those other things. And so I just thought it was an ideal time to mention that. So we're still unsure what we're going to do with the mediumship team, but at this stage we're probably going to temporarily cancel the mediumship team until we feel there's people who love mediumship but also have this passionate desire to remain humble and remain in a condition of service rather than wanting their own emotions served by the process.
Yeah. And certainly my dream is that God's Way of Love would benefit in the entire world ultimately, but the entire community surrounding us, not just people who share our belief system. So, yeah.